the Niners are defense is in shambles, and they can't get pressure on the quarterback. They have all these great pass rushers, but they're not getting sacks.
Right.
But what they are getting is pressure. Their pressure rating, according to PFF, is like 24%, which is about fifth or sixth best in the NFL, and it's better than they were last year when they were roughly 22. So to me, what that says is it's a coverage issue. If the pressure is up and the pressure is top 5, 6, then they say marrying coverage and pass rush.
Right.
The coverage is too soft. They got to be a little bit more in these. They got to give the pass rush an extra beat. If you can get the quarterback to hitch one time, meaning, it's over for him. I think that's what's going on here. And that's why I think they got to trade for a cornerback.
And I think you're absolutely right. Isaiah Oliver can't mirror players up and down the field. And if you're going to have a pass rush, or if you're going up against Joe Burrow and the ball's coming out in 2.4, you got to hug up on the receivers and take them away. The coverage, I think what you're just saying, was just soft. It was a soft coverage underneath. It was too easy. And the same thing, we've watched it in 2 weeks. What are the combined throws and attempts the last 2 weeks? These guys are like 67 for 77. I mean, it's like ridiculous. They're completing things at will. Burrow and Cousins just sitting there like this all day long. So, I mean, that is the major problem. Their coverage is not tied to their rush, but they're not getting home fast enough, and the coverage isn't tight enough. And the bottom line is, outside of Lenore, I really don't see a guy who's an athletic enough guy to really mirror these top-tier receivers and not commit penalties. Oliver can get twisted into a pretzel. Ward had PI on like the first 5 plays of the second half. He's just grabbing guys. He only got called for it once, but that can't continue. So they got to find coverage guys. And if it's Womack or Luter, great, because those guys don't cost you anything. But you got 24 hours basically to get somebody, and you can't fake it. So I would go get Jalen Johnson. The question is, what round pick are you willing to give him?
I'll give him a second. I think they got to get Jalen Johnson. If they don't get Jalen Johnson tomorrow, I'm going to be disappointed.